Hey guys, Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 15 Real Madrid Career Mode Season 2, so let's get straight right into it, shall we? In today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is against Real Sociedad, and then later on the episode, we have a match against Barcelona. We do have the transfer window here, the deadline day to be specific, and obviously the top three deals are all to Real Madrid. Obviously I signed Matt Hummels, Courtois and Neymar was with Khedira as well. But we've strengthened our goalkeeper, we've strengthened our defense. We only bought Matt Hummels because we ended up selling Marcelo. Also, guys, if you haven't gone and seen the last episode, I highly recommend you do. We ended up winning 2-0 over Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby. Cristiano Ronaldo ended up getting up on the score sheet, and so did Gareth Bale. And then later on that episode, we had a away match at Valencia, and we ended up winning 2-0 then. And it was Ronaldo to pick up both goals. But there were no transfers in the dying hours for me for Real Madrid, but Bonnie actually signed for Roma for 35 million from Swansea, which I found was really quite interesting. But no, it looks like the top three transfers were going to still be me when we're going into the dying stages. So like I said, guys, we still have a Real Sociedad match coming up, and we also have a Barcelona match coming up. So we'll quickly have a look at the squad report here. Now, I did sign a lot of these Australian and English players at the start of the season, and Gareth Bale asked a little while ago to get a little bit more wages to be increased, and I kind of didn't do that because I didn't want to, but now I don't know what's going to happen to Gareth Bale. But we do have a simulation match here, the first match in the group stage, and looking at the group stage, we're definitely favourites. It's a very, well, Schalke has a decent side, but they're probably the second best team after this. We're obviously clear favourites to get out of this group. Braga and Saint Etienne. A couple of years ago, Saint Etienne had a really good side. They had, I think they still got Rufia, but they did have Patrice-Emerick Aubameyang, and they did have Kurt Zouma. They obviously don't have them now because Kurt Zouma plays for Chelsea and Aubameyang plays for Borussia Dortmund. So, I don't know, maybe my French viewers, if I have any, they're probably a decent side, but I wanted to simulate the match because it was a home match. And I wanted to get out of the group stage as quickly as possible. I will be playing against Schalke because that's going to be a very solid match. Because obviously a lot of those German sides actually have a lot of solid teams. But Rodriguez there starts off the scoring, and Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 2-0. So we're still going on right. We're not hopefully conceding now. We have Courtois in the goalkeeper position now. But we do have a home match against Real Sociedad. And if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, we're currently second in the league with 5 games played, 13 points, and so is Barcelona and Sevilla. But we do have a match against Barca in the at the end of this episode. But Real Sociedad do have a solid side, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make top 5 this year. Obviously, they did lose Antonio Griezmann to Atletico because he was like their mainstay. He was a fantastic player. I was actually thinking of signing him for Real Madrid this year, but then I found out he went to Atletico, which I completely missed in the transfer window when it was actually going on late last year. But Real Sociedad here are going to have the first chance of the episode of this match. Actually, he nutmegs his other player, and the finesse comes in, but Courtois was lucky to have his position covered, and the shot went wide in the end. But Courtois was being tested pretty early on, but he was managing to save. Ronaldo there with his first shot of the match. Nice cut back inside with his left foot. Makes it 1-0 against Real Sociedad. So it's a nice clean goal here, just to dummy the player and get past the last defender. Ronaldo on the ball here finds Rodriguez. He lays it back off to Ronaldo. Good old 1-2 football. Ronaldo smashes it into the bottom right, and he makes it 2-0. Good job there, Ronaldo, picking up 2 goals just before half-time. Absolutely fantastic. And I think there's a train going past my house. Fantastic. And it's actually like midday. Okay, I don't know if it's gone now. But if you guys are just a little bit sidetracked, if you guys are been viewers for a long time, it also happens in my Total War series. There's either a cunt driver or there's a lad. Now, there's it's fucking stupid. But especially at night, because I'd record at like 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Here goes the train. I probably should stop it. Hang on, guys, and I'll explain it. Now, I'll quickly explain what the fuck I was going on about instead of crapping on about trains for the entirety of this episode. But basically, it's probably more prevalent at like 3 o'clock in the morning when the trains go past. Now, sometimes, I live in suburbia, so it's like, boop, because you obviously have to warn people because of the train tracks. But, like, some people the fucking train drivers just reef on that horn and go, "Mrrr," and just fucking wake everyone up, like, just the biggest cunts out. Some of the train drivers, obviously it's different train drivers, but some of them are all like, boop, boop, and it's just like, okay, everyone's asleep, but some of them like, fuck this, and just wakes everyone up. But obviously I'm up in the morning, recording, so I don't really mind too much. But that's the story about the trains in my place. We ended up winning 3-0 over Real Sociedad. Isco managed to pick up the third goal. But Real Sociedad, as you saw, they had 7 shots and only 3 were on target. So, we did win. We did deserve to win that match. We did dominate them. Courtois was solid, and so was my defense, and I was happy with that. But our defense and Courtois himself will be tested when we have a home match against Barcelona. Can't wait for this, the El Clasico. So we're going with the stock standard same team, and here we go, the Santiago Bernabeu. But we're coming off from a 3-0 win at Real Sociedad, obviously. We ended up beating Atletico Madrid and Valencia, so we're doing well so far. But this is the team that Barca are putting up. I don't know why they're playing Bravo, maybe he's just high rated. They're playing Sami Khedira, they're actually playing Messi this time, and Vela. They played Suarez in the other match. But it's interesting to see that they're playing Khedira. Maybe he's gone up in rating a bit. But Cristiano Ronaldo is going to start off the scoring here with an amazing through ball gifted to him. And he capitalises on it. Nice backflip there. And he's celebrating with Modric and Rodriguez. But yeah, what a ball from Rodriguez. PK Mascherano, he splits them. And there was no way that they were going to catch him. Mascherano and PK aren't the quickest 2 centre-backs, to be honest. But they are pretty solid. So if you can get past them, you're pretty well right. Ramos there gets the header free, but only falls as short to PK. PK finds Jordi Alba, who has a shot here, the former Valencia man. But James Rodriguez with the fake shot, he doesn't go for it, and then he puts one past Bravo to make it 2-0 at the Bernabeu. So we're 2-0 up against Barca just before the 34th minute, and it looks like this might be going into a rout. It was a nice little cutback, and the Barcelona defense wasn't prepared at all. PK there was dummied. Now Gareth Bale on the ball, he has a shot off. Rodriguez has one shot, gets blocked, has another shot, and claims his second of the match. And Barca weren't doing too well. I don't know why they're not playing Suarez and Messi both. And they're playing Carlos Vela, who they recently just signed. He was a solid player, but I just feel like Barcelona could sign a lot more. And they're playing Khedira and Busquets. And obviously, Iniesta's kind of old, and so is PK Mascherano. So I just don't think that the AI picked a very good team, and we were just really dominating them. And we nearly get our 4th goal here with Sergio Aguero. But Sergio Aguero gets the tackle off Dani Alves. Whips it into Ronaldo, and Ronaldo scores another fucking goal. 4-0 up against Barcelona, and this El Clasico is, like I said, it was turning into a rout. It was just so easy to get past their defense, just going wayward around them. And look at this amazing through ball here from Eden Hazard. Finds Ronaldo, Sergio hits it, and that was such a nice worked piece of play to make it 5-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. And Messi there really pissed off, because just look at this. There was no way. Just hits it first. Fucking Sergio Aguero. I think it was more Bravo's goalkeeping, to be quite honest. Neymar fresh off the bench, and he scores against his former club. 6-0 against Barca. And yeah, awesome through ball there from Modric, I do believe. And a really nice shot there from Neymar to score against his former club. I was really happy to see him come off the bench and actually score, because he hasn't actually scored yet, I don't believe. But Barca do bring one back in Carlos Vela. Like, they did have chances, it's just they weren't putting them away, and they put one away there to make it 6-1. To redeem some sort of humility, Pedro and Messi going to be celebrating with him. But will we get another one here? Ronaldo finds Eden Hazard, who cuts back past PK, smashes it at Bravo. And the shot goes wide. We whip a ball in here with Isco, and Neymar makes it 7-1. Like, Barcelona were just crumbling, and Neymar picks up 2 goals against his former club fresh off the bench. And I still don't believe how I was able to beat Barcelona 7-1 and only just beat Atletico 2-0, Valencia 2-0, and Real Sociedad 3-0. But crazy stuff. So guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, if you want to support my series, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So guys, remember to go out and have a fantastic rest day after you watch this video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Simpzy out.